YouTube? You guys are now watching another segment of the Cali Effect. Today we're going to be watching Dinomist versus Mermail. I know, we're going to watch Diontea Carter pilot Dinomist against Logan Martinez's Mermails. Now, we've seen Mermail quite a few times on this channel, and we've seen some awesome plays by it, so we kind of know exactly what's going to be going on Mermail's side. But the most interesting part for the people that have not seen it is the Dinomist. Now, the reason why I say it's the Dinomist is because besides, I don't know, I guess the people at this store, nobody has necessarily seen Dinomist play and how they operate. So it's really exciting to watch one of the more competitive decks on this format against an unknown deck and see who will necessarily triumph in this. DC is going to start off with one card face down. Is he going to follow up with an additional play? That would be awesome, because leaving yourself pretty wide open to Mermails is almost spelling your fate. That face down card hopefully is a solemn strike, as Diontea Carter does pass his turn, and it's going to be met by a Atlantean Prince, which the Prince is almost like the king of the deck because he puts in so many combos. Logan's going to send Marksman to add Dragoons. Marksman's effect is going to target the back row and destroy it. I was really hoping it was a solemn strike, but it looks like this game's going to be over before it started. Maybe the Dinomist isn't as good as we thought they were. Logan's going to go ahead and activate the effect of Mermail Megalobist, sending Atlantean Dragoons and Deep Sea Diva from his hands to the graveyard to special summon itself. Now this can get really nasty, as Megalo can tribute the Atlantean Prince and then special summon the Marksman, and Marksman can inflict 1400 damage, go back in for 1800 damage, or Megalo can swing for a potential up to 3200 damage with the Abyss Scale that Logan added to his hand. He's also going to add the Mulling Glacier from his deck to his hand off the Atlantean Dragoons effect. So maybe he's preparing. Oh my god. This gets even nastier with the instant fusion play. Instant fusion into the Nodin. Nodin is special summon the Dragoons, and now he's going to make an Abyss Dweller. Now the reason why you make Abyss Dweller as opposed to any other card is because Abyss Dweller can attack, so it beats Bahamut Shark. It doesn't have to wait to activate its effect, so it beats all the other water monsters' effects. And it gives your monsters a 500 point boost. It can activate its effect, and it triggers Atlantean Dragoons. So it's obviously the best card to go into. Now Megalo in itself is 2900 before the Abyss Scale. It's going to be 3700 with the Abyss Scale. So basically 2 attacks from that is pretty much game in itself. He's going to tribute the Atlantean Prince for Megalo to attack twice. The Prince is going to go ahead and activate his effect to special summon the Marksman. And this is practically pick up sticks right there. This is over 9,000. Pretty big overkill by Logan on this side, showing the effectiveness and the dominance of the competitiveness. That sounds like a lot to put on Mermail's plate of the deck, and in dominated game 1. Now we're going to go into game 2. Obviously, DC is going to choose for Logan to go first. Logan's going to set one back row and pass his turn. That's very interesting, almost mimicking the approach that DC made. Will DC make Logan pay for it? Upstart Goblin should have gave Logan 1,000 life points, but I'm going to be honest with you guys, this game is going to go down really fast, so don't even worry about it. It doesn't really even matter, to be real with you guys. DC is going to activate the effects of Dinomist Charge, and now we get to see some Dinomist on board. With Charge, he's going to go ahead and add Dinomist Spinos. And for the people that don't know what Dinomist Spinos does, its pendulum effect reads, if another Dinomist card you control will be destroyed by battle or card effect, you can destroy this card instead. Its regular effect is you contribute one other Dinomist monster, then activate one of these effects. This card can make an attack directly this turn. This card can make a second attack during each battle phase this turn. He's going to activate Dinomist Rex as a scale, and then Dinomist Spinos as his other scale. And next he's going to Pendulum Summon for 2 more Dinomist Rex and a Pinsork. This is just really nasty. The Dinomist Rex on its own half can make a second attack. Again, that's pretty nasty. Oh, on an opponent's monster. Alright, good. Good, because if it wasn't on an opponent's monster, it'd be pretty nasty, like I said. Oh, the limiter removal, and that is game. He takes it back for Dinomist. Didn't really expect the limiter removal to come on the field and just take away basically all of Logan's life points in 3 fatal swings. 48 plus 48, I'm pretty sure that's enough with the 15. Logan's going to go first, and then he's going to set up scales with Performer Pal, Lizard Draw, and Guitar Turtle. That's going to net on 2 draws. Let's see what else he's going to follow that up with. He's going to normal summon Star Seraph Scepter and then follow up with Star Seraph Sovereignty. That's awesome. Really don't get to see stick and chairs being played in this format. I personally think that stick and chairs were overplayed when they first came out, and now they're extremely underplayed because the concept isn't that bad, especially with the pendulum mechanic picking up like the way it is. He's going to activate Dinomist Charge, and Dinomist Charge is going to add Dinomist Spinos to his hand. And let's see what his follow-up play is going to be. Hopefully he makes an Ouroboros, because that would be nasty. Unfortunately, he makes Deltaros. Deltaros is going to destroy the Dinomist Spinos, and instead of placing it to the extra deck, he chooses to place it into an hand. And I know, Pendulum cards can't normally do that. But since Dinomist Charge is face up on the field, if once per turn, if any of his Dinomist cards were to be sent to the extra deck, he can add them to his hand instead. So, there's always that. Deltaros is going to destroy the Dinomist Charge, so he can put Scepter to the graveyard, so he can instant fusion summon it back to his side of the field. That's going to make him the Abyss Dweller that he needs to stop Mermails in their tracks. Next, he's going to activate Spinos and then Pendulum Summon 2 cards, the Star Seraph Stick. Now, to go back, as I digress, if he would have summoned the stick off of his normal summon, or his Pendulum Summon, I think he already did normal summon, who knows, he would have been able to add the other chair and then special summon and draw an additional card. But obviously, I guess he didn't see it, he chose not to. Sometimes that's just how it be. Abyss Dweller on the field, this could be really rough for Logan, especially if Diontea uses the effects of Abyss Dweller right, which he does. Logan's going to activate Twin Twisters targeting the high scale, or the low scale, and the face down DC's Twin Twister, DC's face down Twin Twisters. God. He's going to discard Mermail Abyss Gun, then he's going to normal summon the Prince, and the Prince would be awesome to activate if Abyss Dweller wasn't on the field. With the Prince, he's going to send Dragoons to add Dragoons. And next, he's going to Instant Fusion. Oh my. Instant Fusion has been getting a lot of play lately. Next, he's going to Exceed Summon into number 37 Hope Woman Dragon Spider Shark. Now, the people that don't know what this card does, it is a 2600 attack monster. It requires 2 level 4 water monsters. It affects reach when any player's monster declares an attack. You can detach 1 Exceed material from this card. All monsters your opponent currently controls lose 1000 attack until the end of this turn. When this card is destroyed by a battle or card effect is sent to the graveyard, you can target 1 other monster in your graveyard, special summon. You can only use each effect of number 37, Hope Woven Dragon Spider Shark, once per turn. So that card is actually an awesome choice over an Abyss Dweller. And it allows him some security when it's sent to the graveyard. That card's really good. It's got a special summon a Norden back when it gets destroyed, which will special summon the Dragoons. I think the biggest misplay of today was Logan not attacking into the Abyss Dweller. I mean, yes, you could lose your monster to your Deltaros, but then you'll be able to activate your Hoven Whip Shark's effect, and then on your next turn, you won't be stopped by Abyss Dweller. DC is going to activate Raigeki, destroying the Shark, and that's going to trigger its effect to special summon Norden. Norden's effect is going to special summon the Dragoons to his side of the field. Next, DC is going to summon Star Seraph Sovereignty. That's going to attack over the Atlantean Dragoons. What else he's going to do? He's calculating on his next move. Dinomist Rex is going to attack over the Norden, followed by the Star Seraph Scepter attacking directly. Now, a big thing that we did notice is that I'm pretty sure that Atlantean Dragoons gets banished as opposed to sent to the graveyard. Not that it really matters because Instant Fusion or Norden's at 1 and you can't bring it back in any other way. Logan's going to set 2 cards and pass his turn. That's going to leave DC the opportunity to set up Scales, which is met by Twin Twisters. Awesome. He's going to switch his 2 monsters to defense. God, the cards that Logan's been dropping is pretty good. He's going to attack, use his Dinomist Rex to attack into a Mermail Abyss Sphere. Sphere's going to special summon Lynn. Scepter's going to run over it. Lynn's going to special summon Megalo. Megalo is big enough to block Dinomist Rex because they have the equal attack. He's reading Abyss Dweller. No, there aren't any attachments to Abyss Dweller, so Rex is not stronger than Mermail Abyss Megalo. What will DC do? It is still his battle phase. Oh my god, limiter removal again! Giving him enough attack to run over to Megalo at the cost of the Dinomist Rex. Doesn't really matter, he can always pin summon it again. Well, that's about it for the game. Logan's going to go ahead and concede the match. Thank you guys so much for watching another segment of the Cali Effect. If you guys would like to see more of my content, you can always click on one of these videos. It will take you to some amazing content by the Cali Effect. Furthermore, if you guys want to buy the cheapest cards online from your favorite YouTuber, there is a Google Documents down in the description. Click on that and you can have a detailed list of all of my cards. Again, thank you guys so much for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe, but most of all, enjoy.